Good morning, students. Today we are taking the last two questions of exercise 3.6. So first question of the today, it is second part of second question. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by one man alone. So it is a time work problem. Okay. So what do you want to do? Calculate here. Time taken by one woman alone and time taken by one man alone. So first we'll assume this quantity. So let the time taken by one woman, it is x days, and the time taken by one man, it is y days. Okay. Remember the concept here. When we are completing one work in x days, number of days. Okay. So the 1 day's work done by us, it will be 1 upon x. That is the 1 upon number of days. Okay. So 1 day's work, it will be 1 upon number of days. Got it? So 1 day's work of one woman, it will be 1 upon number of days, that is x. So 1 upon x. And 1 day's work of one man, it will be 1 upon y. Now our first condition. 2 women and 5 men can finish the work in 4 days. So days are given 4 days. So total work completing in 4 days. So 1 day's work, it will be 1 upon 4. Okay. Now 2 women. So 1 day's work of one woman, it is 1 upon x. So the work of 2 women, it will be 2 into 1 upon x. Similarly, 1 day's work of one man, it will be 1 upon y. So 5 men work will be 5 into 1 upon y, and equal to, since the number of days taken by to complete the work, it will be 4. So 1 day's work, it will be 1 upon 4. So equation will become 2 into 1 upon x plus 5 into 1 upon y equal to 1 upon 4. So it is our first equation. Similarly, by second condition, 3 women and 6 men finished the work in 3 days. So the total days taken by them, it is 3. So 1 day's work, it will be 1 upon 3. Now 3 women. So 1 day's work of one woman, it is 1 upon x. So 3 women's work, it will be 3 into 1 upon x. Similarly, 6 into 1 upon y, it will be the work of 6 men. So total work, it will be 3 into 1 upon x plus 6 into 1 upon y equal to 1 upon 3. Got it? So these are the two equations we are getting which are not linear. So to convert them into linear form, we will substitute 1 upon x equal to u and 1 upon y equal to v, equation 3 and 4. With the help of this substitution, equation 1 and 2 will become 2u plus 5v equal to 1 upon 4. Transferring 4 on the left hand side, we will get 8u plus 20v equal to 1. It is our fifth equation. And second equation will become 3u plus 6v equal to 1 upon 3. On transferring 3 on the right hand side, it will become 9u plus 18v equal to 1. It is our sixth equation. Clearly, these two equations are linear in u and v. Now we can solve these by any algebraic method. So I am using here elimination method. So to eliminate u, we are performing one operation here. 9 into equation 5 minus 8 into equation 6. Look the coefficients of u. In fifth equation it is 8 and in sixth equation it is 9. So we are multiplying 9 by 9. In fifth equation and 8 in equation 6. So the coefficient of u will become equal, and since both the coefficient have the same sign, that's why we are subtracting it. Okay. So 9 into equation 5 minus 8 into equation 6. We get 72u plus 180v equal to 9. 72u plus 144v equal to 8. As we are subtracting, the sign will become change. So it will become minus, it will also become minus, and it is also minus. So 72u minus 72, it will cancel each other, and 180v minus 144v, that is 36v, and 9 minus 8, it will be 1. So on transferring 36 on right hand side, we are getting v equal to 1 upon 36. Now put this value of v in equation 5 or 6. I am putting in equation 6. So 9u plus 18v, in place of v, we are writing 1 upon 36 equal to 1. So 18 will cancel 36, we will get 1 upon 2. Transfer 1 upon 2 on the right hand side, it will become 9u equal to 1 minus 1 upon 2, that is 1 upon 2. Transferring 9 On the right hand side, we are getting 9 into 2, that is 1 upon 18. So we are obtaining the value of u and v. So from equation 3, we have 1 upon x equal to u. The value of u, it is 1 upon 18. Okay, so we are getting 1 upon x equal to 1 upon 18. Taking reciprocal of both the sides, we are obtained x equal to 18. Similarly, from equation 4, we are obtaining 1 upon y equal to v, and the value of v, it is 1 upon 36. So equation will become 1 upon y equal to 1 upon 36. Taking reciprocal of both the sides, we are getting y equal to 36. Now, x, we have assumed that the time taken by one woman to complete the work. So the time taken by one woman to complete the embroidery work, it is 18 days, while the time taken by one man equal to 36 days. Got it? Now we'll take the last question of this exercise. That is the third part of question 2. Ruhi travels 300 km to her home, partly by train and partly by bus. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 km by train and remaining by bus. Here the total distance is 300 km. So first 60 km travel by her by train. Okay, so remaining, that is 300 minus 60, it will be 240 by bus. If she travels 100 km by train and the remaining, that is 200 km by bus, she takes 10 minutes longer. 10 minutes longer than previous one. So previous time it is 4. So here time will be 4 hours plus 10 minutes. Okay. So here we will convert minute into hours. Now find the speed of the train and the bus separately. So first we will assume the speed of train and speed of bus. So let the speed of train, it is x km per hour. The speed of bus, it is y km per hour. And it is given that the total distance of journey, it is 300 km. Got it? Now we will use the first condition. According to the first condition, the total distance, that is from present place to the home, it is 300 km, in which the first 60 km travel by train. The remaining, that is 300 minus 60, that is 240 by bus. So here we will use the formula time equal to distance upon speed. Okay. So for train, total distance it is 60 km. So we will write here 60. The speed of train, it is x. So distance upon speed, it will be the time taken by train to cover 60 km. Similarly, 240 km is the distance for bus and the speed of bus, it is y. So 240 upon y, it will be the time taken by the bus. And total time, that is the time taken by train and time taken by bus, it is 4 hours, it is equal to 4. So it is our first equation. Got it? Now we will take the second condition. According to second condition, the first 100 km travel by train and the remaining, that is 200 km by bus. And the total time, it will be 10 minutes longer than previous one. Previous time was 4 hours. So this time will be 4 hours plus 10 minutes. Okay. So we will write here first 100 km, that is the distance, upon speed of train, that is x. So it will be the time taken by the train. Similarly, 200 km distance travel by bus. So 200 it is the distance and the speed of bus, it is y. So 200 upon y, it is the time taken by bus. So total time, it is 4 hours 10 minutes. Okay. Now here we will convert minute into hours. So as you know, in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. Okay. So when we divide it by 60, it will automatically convert in the hours. So 4 plus 10 upon 60 hours. So 10 and 60 will cancel each other. So we will get 1 upon 6. So 4 plus 1 upon 6. Left hand side will remain same. And take the LCM here. So 6 4s are 24 plus 1, that is 25 by 6. So it is our second equation. And clearly these are not the linear equation. So to convert them into linear equation, we will use substitution 1 upon x equal to u and 1 upon y equal to v. These are our equation 3 and 4. So using this substitution, equation 1 will become 60u plus 240v equal to 4. Okay. and as you are observing that all these coefficients are divisible by 4, so we are dividing it by 4. 60 divided by 4, it will become 15. 240 divided by 4, it will become 60v, and 4 by 4, that is 1. So it is our fifth equation, and it is clearly linear equation in u and v. Also equation 2 will become 100u plus 200v equal to 25 upon 6, and all the coefficient, that is coefficient of u 100, coefficient of v, that is 200, and 25, all are divisible by 25. So divide all these numbers by 25. So we will get 4, here 8, and here 1. So 1 upon 6. Now transfer 6 on the left hand side. It will become 6 into 4, 24u, and 6 into 8, that is 48v equal to 1. It is our sixth equation. It is also linear equation. So we can apply to solve these equation by any algebraic method. So I am using here elimination method. You can use the substitution or cross multiplication method. So to eliminate u, we are performing one operation here. 8 into equation 5 minus 5 into equation 6 we get. So look here, 15 and 24, their LCM is 120. So we'll multiply it by 8 and it by 5. And as both have the same sign, so we are subtracting this one. So 8 into equation 5 minus 5 into equation 6, we get 120u plus 480v equal to 8, and 120u plus 240v equal to 5. As we are subtracting, so sign will be changed. So minus, minus, minus. So it will cancel. 480v minus 240v will get 240v, and 8 minus 5, that is 3. On transferring 240 on the right hand side, it will become 3 upon 240. Cancelling them, we will get 1 upon 80. So it is the value of v. Now put this value of v in any equation 5 or 6. So I am putting this value in equation 5. 15u plus 60v. In place of v, we are writing 1 upon 80 equal to 1. Now 0 will cancel each other, and 6 upon 8, that is 2. From cancelling these two numbers by 2, we will get 3 upon 4. So 3 upon 4 equal to 1 here. Transferring 3 upon 4 on the right hand side, so it will become 3 minus 1 upon 4. Take LCM, 4 minus 3, that is 1 by 4. Transfer 15 on the right hand side, we will get u equal to 1 upon 15 into 4, that is 60, 1 upon 60. So this is the value of u. Now we will use the substitution, what we did in the equation 3. So equation 3 is 1 upon x equal to u. The value of u, it is 1 upon 60. Take the reciprocal of both the sides, we are getting x equal to 60. From equation 4, we are getting 1 upon y equal to v. The value of v, it is 1 upon 80. So take the reciprocal of both the sides, we are getting y equal to 80. And x we have assumed as the speed of train. So speed of train will be 60 km per hour, and the speed of the bus, it will be 80 km per hour. So I hope you will get the concept of time and distance problem and time and work problem. Try to solve the similar pattern question. Thank you.